Alright everyone, we are just about getting ready to get into the game right now. Just have to, make sure that it actually comes through. At least... Okay, perfect, it is. Alright, already off to a much better start than last night. But anyways guys, welcome back to Genshin. I know I wasn't exactly planning on doing 2 streams in this game this week, but... well... we got ourselves a little bit of a complication here. We only have 8 hours left to do this event, and the reward for doing this event is, TLE weapon, time limited event weapon. Yeah, and it seems pretty busted. You get 100 elemental mastery after for 20 seconds, which, yeah, that is incredibly useful. So, what I'm gonna do right now is just, as fast as I can, speedrun this event, and the story along with it. So yeah, again, grab a snack, grab a drink. Yeah, I just had to make sure that I have mine with me. And let's get right into this thing. I know I'm sort of skipping out on some of the story, but like I said, desperate times call for desperate measures. Fast times like this call for fast measures. And yes, I did raise Inefa. For those of you who didn't notice, I did actually have her. Well, before I did all the Nod-Krai stuff. And I decided, what better time to raise her than now, so yeah, that's what I did.
Past incidents, please avoid dropping small items such as Mora, screws, gears, minerals, toys, gummies, snacks, hairbands, socks, and slippers.
Yeah, just a long list of things that she doesn't want us to drop, just so we don't clog up her vacuum. Anyways, let's look at what is on here on the notice board.
Huh. There's so much space on this thing, but only one post. Let's see here.
Dear friend, this is your request for aid. Please head to Clink Clank Crumb Kake Craft Shop as soon as you can. Again, try reading that 5 times fast. Please forgive the sudden request. Please show up as soon as possible. Inefa.
Wait, Inefa needs help? Uh-oh. What's this about a major crisis? And ruin?
Just sounds like, I know made her write that and she over-dramatized it. Yeah, it sounds like a prank.
We should still head over and check on things, just in case.
Dun dun dun! I just had to do the Johnny Cage voice there, because, dun dun dun! Anyways, let's make our way over to that workshop. Can I actually... oh, I can't actually teleport my way inside of there. Excellent. Or, nah, just to the nearest teleporter point. Still have to walk quite a ways, but that's fine. Wait a minute, I thought I was a lot closer than... bruh, they sent me to the faraway one. Okay, well, again, getting to, flex Inefa's gears here. I don't know, I'm trying my best to come up with lines for this.
Inefa! We saw your notice and we're here to help! Hello? Anybody here? Huh, she's gone. Does that mean she really ran into trouble she couldn't handle?
Ah, Paimon and the Traveler are the first to arrive. Sincere apologies. I am unable to come down and greet you at the present moment. I will have to converse from up here.
Wait, is she up in a tree or something?
Inefa! What the?
Oh my... This is priceless right here. Should this be thumbnailed right here? Just look at this. Truly a flanker moment right there. Yeah. If for those of you who need further evidence that an F is a robot, look no further. She's made of metal, and of course, the magnet got her. This is the major crisis.
What happened? Did someone attack you?
No, she just got caught up in a magnet in a very bad way.
The logic of your conclusion is sound, but I would not use that word. After all, Aino is the one who did this.
Just look at her, man. Just so cute and so helpless at the same time. I feel like, you know, knowing Aino, she probably did that so that she could raid the sugar stash.
Wait, so Aino's the one who did this?
Yeah, let's get her down first.
Good idea. Does this giant magnet have a switch or something?
Request not feasible. Aino has locked down the control system. Analyzing further options. Conclusion. The priority level of certain rules must be lowered. Decision. I will temporarily override one of Aino's rules and inform you about the hidden control system. But first, I must be certain you will keep it a secret.
Okay. Paimon didn't really understand any of that. But don't worry, you can trust us for sure.
Sufficient grounds for override. Please proceed to the path to the side of the workshop and locate the robots scattered over there. Once you have located all the specific robots, you can unlock the control system. This is the back door Aino established for herself, as she often forgets the password.
Okay, so we just need to collect all the bots. We've got this.
Quite the predicament she got herself in. Although, this is like an F-aception right here. Like, look at... I'm an Effa, but she's also up there. Okay, let's switch characters for a moment so that it's not, you know, an F-aception. Alright, well, here's one robot, I think. Yep, that's one of them. Here's another. And another. Oh, they're actually following us. Good, we got ourselves a little bit of a droid army going here. Okay, so that's... Okay, this lift is already on the floor. Are there any more upstairs? There might be. Still, that was pretty funny to watch, just seeing Anefa getting caught up in a giant magnet like that. Okay, there were none up here. Okay, guess I'm gonna have to go back down then. Actually, no, why am I doing it like that? I could just go faster this way. There's a little bit of deception going on there. There's another one of you. Are there any more around here? Okay, they might be further in that circle around here. Okay, there they are. They were hidden in plain sight. Oh, now they're swarming me. Just swarming all around me and just making it a little bit tougher to move. Okay, where could the last one be? Oh, look at him! He was just stuck underneath the little plates there. Are you alright there? Again, that was pretty funny to see. Where could the last one be? Up there it is.
Wow!
That one was pretty well hidden.
Hiding spot. Aino wasn't taking any chances, was she? Zing Zap Mechanical Claw Backup Control System now online. Enter a command.
Yeah, turn it off, please.
Command confirmed. Shutting down Zing Zap Mechanical Claw number 1.
There we go. Hope.
Oh, you okay, Anafa?
Well, she definitely left an impact on Genshin. Bad jokes, I know. I'm full of them
Inspection in
tonight.
progress. All functions normal. I am unharmed. Aino adjusted the Kuvaki strength to make sure of that.
So, what exactly happened?
Compiling relevant data. Simplification in progress. In short, Aino created a new robot companion not too long ago, but yesterday, someone stole it from the workshop.
Oh, that explains it.
Yeah, but that doesn't explain how she got caught up in a giant magnet.
I used that term because Aino intends to unleash the force of her entire fleet of combat robots against those suspected of the theft.
What?
If Aino manages to use her genius for destructive purposes, all of Nod-Krai will be facing a crisis the likes of which has never been seen before. When I attempted to stop her,
Really?
she trapped me with that device. Fortunately, I was prepared for that possibility and was able to post a request for help in advance.
Okay, that explains it a little bit.
Oh, you mean that notice board in the middle of the square?
Correct. According to my calculations, posting that notice had a 94% chance of success, much higher than all other plans.
Yeah, it was pretty hard to miss.
Seeing as it was the only one up there.
Fortunately, you arrived just in time. Aino and her robot fleet should still be at the workshop. Please follow me.
You got it! Lead the way!
It can't be all that serious, right? Right? This is just a kid we're dealing with. Guess while I'm here, I might as well collect all these portable bearings. I'll likely need them in order to, you know,
Clank,
upgrade her.
Legion, it's time to move out!
Move out.
Our objective is simple. Track down the thief and save our comrade!
Track down the thief. Save our comrade.
Aino, you have to stop this.
Enougha? How did you get free? I thought the Kuvaki would be more than strong enough. You can't do this, Aino! Aha! So you had help. Well, don't even think of trying to stop me. I don't care if I have to search all of Nod-Krai. I will find the person who did this. And I have to go now, or Clank 70% sweet will get dismantled and sold for parts. Clink Legion, move out!
Move out.
What do we do? It's not like we can resort to physical force.
Well, since we have someone here with Electro on the team, can't we just short-circuit all of them?
Aino's sugar intake has already exceeded normal levels this month, but given the present situation, are either of you carrying anything sweet with you?
Yeah, it's standing right next to me.
Desserts are the only thing that can get Aino to calm down, and I have already used up the allotment I had prepared.
Damn, really, a sugar addict.
Okay, what's with the staring? Paimon's not one to leave leftovers, you know.
The stare.
Fine. Paimon does have some she was saving for later.
Aino, why don't you calm down for a second and have some dessert?
Yeah, you're not you when you're hungry. Here, have a Snickers. Heck, it even looks like a Snickers bar on there. Actually, no, it's a kid.
Still treating me like a kid, huh?
Yeah, because you are a kid.
At least it worked.
Guess it wasn't so much of a Snickers, it was just a cake. It was just like a pie or a cake.
Listen, I know you guys think I'm making a big deal out of nothing. But this wasn't just some scrap parts you can sell on the black market. This was a robot I was about to add to the workshop, just like Ginevra. And as the boss of this place, it's my job to look out for these bots. Even though I'm the one who gets looked after most of the time. But still... Not letting a bot get carted off right under my nose is the least I can do. It's a disgrace. I don't want to be that kind of boss. I know.
Yeah, honestly though, I might not have resorted to such extreme measures, but I would go looking for them.
Really?
We can come up with a plan together. We'll help you get Crumb Clink's 70% sweet back safe and sound.
Honestly, that name for a robot sounds like, you know, an artificial sugar producer.
Thanks. And, about earlier? I'm sorry, Anafa. Phew. Looks like the military escapade's on hold for now.
Let's go back to the workshop.
Alright, let's head back now. Just gotta... Okay, yeah, it's this way. But yeah, this must be a pretty important robot for her to
Job well
go
done,
all
everyone.
out like that.
Please enjoy some tea and dessert while we devise a plan of action.
Of course. Paimon when food.
Okay, so how is theft handled in Nod-Krai? Do we call the police or something?
Well, hey, you got the ultimate enforcer of justice here. Why not just hire me? Nah, just kidding, you know. I'm right here. I might as well do this. I'm getting paid regardless.
Unfortunately, Nod-Krai is a largely autonomous region. There is no unified law enforcement organization, which means calling the police is theoretically impossible.
See? That's why we have to take it into our own hands. Still, turning
Kinda like what I would
Nod-Krai
do.
upside down seems a bit... What choice do I have? The thief somehow dodged my whole security system. I don't even know where to start searching.
Analyzing options. If their goal is Mora, the thief will likely head to Nasha Town to search for a buyer. I believe there will be useful clues there.
Nasha Town, huh? But there are so many shady people there. Not the kind of people that like answering questions.
It is not the best idea for you to interact with adults like that, I know. I will handle the investigation instead. Perhaps you can get started on the workshop's order backlog in the meantime. Keeping customers waiting too long could have a negative impact on our reputation.
About that, Clank's core was built using a special kind of power, one that incorporates Kuvaki. I wanted to test it out, so I took orders that I knew would require Clank's help to complete.
Uh-oh.
But with Clank missing, there's no way I can get them done. Curse that rotten thief!
Analyzing other solutions. All foreseeable results are anticipated to have a negative effect on the workshop.
Kuvaki? Wait! The Traveler can use that too! What? How
Wait,
is
hold
that
up.
possible?
This must be a part of the story that we didn't get to, but I guess we're about to find that
Calculations
out.
complete. Adequate solution identified. Traveler, I would like to enlist your services to help Aino clear the workshop backlog. You will, of course, be generously compensated for your labor.
Come on, no need for that. We're all friends here, right? We'd be more than happy to help. Besides, it might give us a chance to learn more about Nod-Krai.
Much appreciated. Then, in the meantime, I will take care of the investigation in Nasha Town.
Nope, I'm gonna do that too. With the Traveler's help, I'm confident I can do both.
I know.
I need you here, Inefa. Someone needs to watch over the workshop and make sure nothing else gets stolen. You're the only one I trust to do that.
Oh, come on. I'm a responsible adult.
Besides, rescuing our stolen comrade is a job for the boss of this place, and that happens to be me.
Then I will defer to you, boss.
All right. Clink Clank Legion, move out.
Oh, there she goes again.
I know sure is determined, huh?
Well, she is the boss of the workshop, and a capable one at that. Please have faith in her abilities and look out for her if she needs help.
No problem. Just leave it to us.
Although, in an indirect way, you will be coming to help us. Okay, so this is the actual event page. I mean, okay, yep, Ineffiception right here.
I will watch over things here. I leave Ino to you.
Alright. In the meantime, I'm gonna leave the house, and then time for me to start speedrunning. And for that, I'm gonna need to turn off the music audio and put on some appropriate speedrunning music. And for those of you, who haven't seen recently, you know, I've been playing a lot of Race Driver Grid, and I went out of my way to find the OST for the game. So I kind of figured it would be appropriate for speedrunning something like this. Okay, the first area is pretty close by, so I'm going to teleport my way right on over. Of course, I gotta get the speedrunning music ready. There we go. Now we'll be ready for when we eventually head in. Alright, first line of business, Saren. Oh, wait. Okay, all the volume's up, but there's no dialogue here. Wait, this kid is the branch master? Okay, that's pretty... That was unexpected. Which order was yours again? Yeah, of course the guild would need robots as well. So he's building a self-defense device that allows less skilled adventurers to fight off powerful foes. So, is it like an exosuit backpack or something? That's kind of what I'm picturing. You know, almost like a less advanced version of my nanomatter car suit. Yeah, that's... The professional is here, and like, look at her! She has a cute little smug smile on her face and all. Yeah, I'll only have my fist to rely on. Hey, Cubano, thanks for checking in, man. I appreciate you lurking in the background. Alright, time to start this part up. Okay. It's not exactly the part that I need to read right now. What I need to take care of is, well, using the robot. Zip Zap Spybot #1. What? This is a testing platform. The latest stealth robot. Almost looks like a miniature tank. Which I think that's what they were going for here. It should be able to infiltrate even the heavily guarded Kuvaki experimental. Are we really suspecting that it got carried all the way over to that Fatoui's facility? I seriously hope that's not what it's gonna have to come down to, but if it does, well, it does. Alright, so let's actually see what the status is on the events. Combat assignments. Okay, so there's 2 in the same area. Okay, since I'm right here, I will do this one first. Of course. Gotta put on that speedrunning music in the background. Okay, so this looks like stealth, and we have to control this thing. During the challenge, you must control the Zip-Zap spy bot to evade enemies and reach the target. If you enter detection range, you will immediately be discovered and lose 1 HP. Once HP is completely depleted, you will fail the challenge. Enemy mechanisms will patrol around set routes, observe their behavior during the controls, and use knowledge to stay out of their detection range. It's equipped with blades to perform a buzzsaw attack in melee combat. Temporarily overloaded systems to dash forward for a short distance. These are the ID cards around the challenge area. Use spinning tacks to destroy the containers and retrieve them. Okay, so I do actually have to control this. Alright, so this seems pretty easy. I just have to... It's like Robo Cayo Perico. Feels like. Shred everything in sight. What is this here? Okay, something I can't use apparently. Okay, I lost an HP there. Had to retreat to the left. Okay, that's a save point. Okay, so let's see what happens if I hide here. Ha! You got shredded before you had the chance to. Okay. Like 3 ID cards. Perfect! Yeah, I'm just gonna try my best to speedrun through all this. Some challenges, Kuvaki bullets will be present. Use its technique to attract and fire these bullets at the enemies. Will destroy all nearby enemies. Okay. Okay, these blue areas, they cause me to speed up as well. Perfect. I want to try to shred this thing. Yeah! Boom. Easy. Now I need one of those. I need to grab another one of those bullets. This is how you do it. Okay, that's... I didn't actually realize I needed to destroy that. It had an ID card in it, so... That's perfect. Okay, checkpoint. Oh, yeah, this thing has this thing has a blast radius, so that'll be incredibly helpful. Okay, I gotta wait for this. Gotta wait for this to come closer. Or not. Gotta do this. And then this. Yeah! Perfect trick shot. Flawless victory. Trust me when I say that this music makes you work faster than you usually do. Okay, so these red zones cause you to slow down, so... Gotta be careful around here, especially if there's any bots. Okay, defense mechanisms activated. Evacuate as soon as possible. Well, that don't sound too good. See this thing sweeping around. Gotta be careful. Watch out for those things. I think they might spot me if I ain't careful. Dang it. Okay, I got spotted that time. Okay, I have to go around this way, it seems. How am I supposed to finesse this dude? Okay. Okay, that's how. Alright, we're doing well. We're doing well now. We might have lost a life, but at least we are clearing our way through. More defense mechanisms. Alright. Woo. That was actually quicker than the last round, but we did lose one life. Thankfully, I ain't trying to do any one credit clear challenges here. Come on, let me cut this thing open. Okay, it's not letting me cut it open. Okay, I see what I actually... Now I see what I need to do. I actually have to shoot that thing down. No! I was right on the edge of his peripheral vision. Okay, I'm not gonna risk it this time. I'm gonna use the explosives. Blast any of these suckers that get in my way. Okay, now how am I supposed to... Okay, I thought I'd actually be able to fall through the floor, and that would be pretty bad. Doing well. Doing well. Slice and dice. I thought you could close in on me. Nice try. This is ironically quite fitting. This music that I have in the background. Good luck finding me now. Is there any extra back here, or... Nah, it's just an alternate route. Yep, nothing else back here, it seems. Just an alternate route. Alright, well, first thing, I'm gonna knock these drones out of the sky. Oh, no, no, no. Give me this. Let me... Yeah! Okay, there's a big cluster of them down here. Might as well just keep using the explosives to knock them out of the sky. Okay, that's another checkpoint. But the thing we're looking for is down there. There we go. Those bots are sliced and diced. Okay. The timing. The timing is key here. Defeat the enemies to leave the restricted area. Okay, I have to... Gotta be careful, gotta be stealthy with this, again. Stealth combat isn't exactly my strong suit. But we got him. Now we just gotta get out of here. Come on, go faster. There can't be much more of this, right? Gotta be at least, if not on the last stage, the second to last. Double slash. Yeah, that looks like a dead end right there, so I'm not gonna try it. Uh-oh. I'm right on a razor's edge right now. I'm playing the floor is lava. Okay, I gotta be close now. I gotta be close. Oh. Like I said, right on a razor's edge. Okay, and now it seems like we finished. Yeah, this was the last one. So I'm going to leave this challenge right here. Oh, I didn't even notice that there was an actual, like, map for us that we could have used. Just relying on the mini-map. Alright, I'm gonna temporarily pause my OST for a moment. Let's go. Again, first things first. Claim those Freemo gems. Okay, it's like this. Again, my first time doing an event on PC with a controller, so again, got some controls that I need to get used to. And we got, well, we could just claim the weapon, but you know me. I want to try to get it. I want to try to get it to R5, especially since it looks and it has pretty good looking. It looks good, and it looks like it has pretty good stats overall, so I want to try to get as far as I can with it. Now to find... Okay. This is the next area. Finally here, you didn't forget about the rare outsourced work opportunity. Which orders is yours again? Okay, from the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau. Oh, okay, so this seems like a little bit another rescue operation that we have to do. Yeah, this seems... this is exactly what we need to do, except we're doing it, I guess, for the Fatui. Yeah, we got this. We got this. Okay, so they're giving us rare parts for this, but really, we don't need them. I know could use them, though. Now, where could this lead us? Combat assignments. Okay, so this seems like... oh, one of these typical challenges. Alright, then. I'm just put the speedrunner music back on. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, why is that happening? That's never happened before. Market's looking a lot more active than usual. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know why, because we're continuing the story bits.
Let's see. Who around here looks like a thief? Huh. A lot of people, actually.
Well, that doesn't narrow it down.
Nod-Krai that long, so we don't know much about this place. Where do we even start?
Good question.
Yeah, you must know this place like the back of your hand. Got any ideas? We could yell out, "Which one of you is the rotten thief who stole from the Clink Clank Crumb Craft shop?" Then, We see who starts to sweat, and we grab him.
Yeah. No. That might... No, that wouldn't work in the movies.
Honestly, terrible idea.
Yep. Exactly what I said.
No way! Sometimes I sneak a dessert when I'm not supposed to. And I always feel super guilty, even if Anefa doesn't catch on. Maybe we should ask Anefa what to do, but I really want to do this on my own. Huh.
Wants to be a big girl,
interact with
huh?
people outside the workshop, huh? Well, don't worry. Let's just start asking around. We're bound to find some clues that way. Okay.
Yeah, but that's not what I came here to do. What I came here to do is, well, find my way up there. Up we go, and I probably could find a staircase that would lead us up there, but that would take a bit too much time, and hey, climbing's a bit more fun sometimes. Alright, well, here's the first challenge. Let's do this. With the help of the Kuanki, move swiftly along moon lanes to pursue and shoot down the malfunctioning recon robots. Yeah, okay. I bet I'll figure this out. I can figure this out during the actual, thing that we're trying to do.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
LBX? Yeah, just gotta keep hitting LBX, it seems. Okay. Okay, this is the jump one. Camera angles are changing a lot here. Okay, wow, we got a double S record right there. Not bad, not bad. We didn't actually find any malfunctioning robot, though. Well, to the next challenge, I guess. Oh, it's actually very close by to the other area that we were just at. Oh, there's also a viewpoint down here that I didn't trigger. Might as well do that now. Clinky Clanky Craft Shop. Kind of fitting for what we're doing right now. Alright. Let's continue. Let's move! Jump. Grapple. Yeah, a little bit of everything right now. This feels like a combination of, like, Sumeru's grappling mechanics, plus the, what was it? You know, the thing that you do with Milani and the Kaholosaurs, where you're riding guess, airwaves, I guess you could call them. I forgot what they're actually called.
Installation chamber deployed.
Oh, right. Gotta hop on the spirit. Oh, spirit ways. That's what they're called. And right up into the workshop. Still got it. Wow, still got a perfect double S rank there. Impressive. Got some more Legion morale here. Really, all we need is 800. But let's be honest. Want to go all the way. Okay, so the next one is right in the middle of Moon. I forgot. Glauma's clan's territory. Sorry if my presence here was unexpected, but got business to do. Right, Frostmoon Scions, I forgot. See, I was never the best with remembering terms like that, you know? Remember feelings. Well, there was some Kuvenki just wait there, chilling there for us. Man, all this music in the background just makes me want to go back to Race Driver Grid. Maybe sometime this week. Still got a double S rank. Whew. Right, can I access the event page? Thank you. On to the next challenge, and oh, yep, right in the middle of Fatui territory. Okay, and I haven't activated a single one of the teleporter points here, except for the statues. So, okay, we're actually making fast progress here, at least on the event parts. Look at them. They see the valuable robot. They see the... Okay, well, they provoked me. They provoked Anefa while she was trying to rest. That's on her. That's on them. Now you're about to taste the full fury of Lunar Charged. Wow, they dropped nothing. They dropped nothing that time. Unless the vacuum just sucked it all up. Let me actually see if that's part of Anefa's kit. Okay, yeah, no. It just says... Okay, let me check the skill attributes. If Brigetta is already... Now I see. Resistance is futile, Anna. I know. Man, she's just... And F is just a reference to all the classic, like, robot characters. Like, you know, her entire... The entire chapter she was introduced in was just a Terminator love letter, and now resistance is futile. Now they're referencing the Star Trek Borg, which... Oh, man. I love her. I love her. But I still didn't get anything
Combat
from
data
those...
updated. Please rest assured that I will not blow the roof off again.
Thanks for letting us know. But yeah, I didn't get a single drop from any of those guys. Which, that's not reassuring at all. Oh, look at this. Between mech tanks.
Accelerating. Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode.
Off to the freezer.
Okay, I got it. Which one is Zhongli? I need my shield.
I will have order.
There we go. Also need to heal up.
Insulation chamber deployed.
Uh-oh, we pissed him off again. Alright, freeze! Okay, that was actually way quicker than I anticipated. And we got a precious chest from all that. Man, these were the rewards in this area are surprisingly good. There's also a teleporter point here that I should activate. Of course. Since Farina can walk on water, might as well use that. Activate the cleaning bot. I see what that could do for us. Not. There's just a random chest sitting here, though, so I'm gonna gladly claim it.
More interesting trinkets for me.
And another one of these here. And I'm getting lost on track. I really should just be beelining to that challenge. But hey, this will save me some time later on down the line. Alright. We're getting closer now. There's some Patui here. I better hurry my ass out of here. I don't want to deal with them. Let's do this now. I don't want to attract more attention here than I already have. One. those... I didn't actually realize that those are like whales or sharks. Whatever those things are, those are some big, majestic sea creatures. Honestly, a little bit off-putting since I'm like flying right over them. But hey. Another perfect performance. Alright, now I better get out of here quickly before I attract more unwanted attention. Alright, please tell me this next one isn't... Okay, it's nearby at least, but it's still within that in this Fatui territory. Jeez, look at how many there are. Oh, and there's also a teleporter point down here. Might as well activate it. Because there's a Lunoculus here as well. Oh no! All right off the edge. Again, with how fast Race Driver Grid's OST is, I figured it'd be fitting for, you know, speedrunning portion of this video, or the stream. Just to emphasize just how fast I need to do this. Something nearby, and it's not from my music. Oh, well, look, more Fatui that are like right in my way. Okay. Time to delete a lot of you. Gross. No, NF is the one who's supposed to say that, not you. Okay, well, that didn't exactly go to plan, but... That didn't exactly go as planned, but at least we got... At least we deleted them quickly. Oh. There's also another machine here.
This is order.
Honestly, the only reason I should be switching to Escoffier right now is for the heals. Because when she activates a superconduct, it disrupts the lunar charged stuff that happens. The way that NF says accelerating. Something so funny about that deadpan delivery. Okay, yeah, I don't really care about this. I need to get through this fast.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Yeah, see what I mean? This is kind of like the spirit ways. I just gotta be careful where I grapple onto. Leave both of them. Oh no! That was some blinding light there. I thought I failed. Another double S tier performance. Yeah, I think. Nope. Perfect run. Where could the last ones be? Okay, there's one left for this one. Let's go find our way to it. Okay, yeah. Once again, out in the middle of somewhere where I don't have any teleporter points. Alright, temporarily gonna pause the music so that, you know, so it's not too distracting
outstanding
for me.
items on today's to-do list. Do you have any additional commands? No problem. I can add them shortly. I'm quite used to it.
Okay. I don't want to deal with that right now, so I'm just going to scurry on past it. And make my way over there, I think it is. Yes. I always gotta emphasize this, guys. I am not the best with navigation in these games sometimes. Especially when it's an unexplored area for me. Okay, well, at least I'll pick up another Lunocule Swamp here. There's an elevator, I think. Use that and make my way on up. Right. Now to hurry. Wait, this. Uh-oh, strong Kuvaki environment. What does this be? Certain special regions exist in Nod-Krai. When entering these regions, characters will automatically enter an empowered state. So is that like, you know, rage fuel right there? Yeah, just skip all that. Oh. Lightning here seems a little bit more to the point. It's also raining, so perfect opportunity to do this.
Couldn't fix it.
Just let the lunar charge finish this one off. Or not.
Defensive mode engaged.
Take too long.
Oh, I freed one of those Kuvaki.
Estimating value of acquired items. Accelerating.
Tattered warrants. That's what... Is that what those things... That's what the Fatui carry with them all these times? Just a bunch of tattered warrants? They're probably long expired by now, honestly.
Yep.
Sorry, but I'm not coming to help you right now because I have to take care of this thing over here.
Accelerating.
Oh, and also a teleporter point. Got my priorities. There's also a bunch of these here. Might as well pick them up. Be careful when carrying a Kuvaki rail. What is that? Oh, relay mechanisms in lightning storms is extremely dangerous, as this will increase the likelihood of getting struck by lightning. However, experienced travelers can use special lightning strikes to overcome difficulties along their journeys. Interesting. Again, that doesn't matter. You came here to do this. And that means, you know what that means? Speedrunning music back on. Oh, I also probably ought to turn this down a little bit so that it's not too loud. Alright, let's do this thing. X. Going around in circles, it seems. Interesting. Come on, trigger. There we go. This is an interesting play on, you know, what we were doing before. Come on, let me get on the Spirit Boy thing. Ouch. Those things do damage, it seems. Yeah, I actually have to trigger the destruction for them. Okay, yeah, almost. Oh, that was a perfect run, but I lost some points because I ran into those robots. But it doesn't matter. We perfect run pretty much all of them, as in get all the points. But now let's see how we're doing with Legion morale. Okay, we need one more to get the last piece of golden coral, I guess. The catalyst. And then for combat assignments. Wow, we still have 2 of these to do. Okay, then. Well, it seems like these 2 are fair. Okay, one of them's fairly short. Question is, how am I supposed to get there? There's no, like... I was gonna say, it looked like there's no teleporter points nearby. Oh, but this area is actually on high ground, not... I thought the place we were going to was on high ground, not the other way around. Or maybe it is, it's just that the tower that we spawned on was on higher ground. Actually, I'm being redirected to several different places at once right now. Like I say, lost in navigation.
Accelerating.
Alright, in Boom Blast Power Test, you have to defeat multiple challenge areas, 1-on-1 by defeating all opponents here. Okay, so this is the Adventurers Guild thing that had to do earlier. Okay. Speedrunning music back on, and let's do this thing.
Use the force.
Shower me with praise. Let the world collide.
Stabilize.
Okay, yeah, I could just AFK right now because that's the team that I was given. Oh no. I still have my Ropet sitting next to me, and she's shaking her head no at the idea of me just AFKing this.
Ultimatum protocol.
Okay. Oh, there's actually multiples of these that we have to do in one challenge. Okay. Fair enough, I guess.
Use the force authorized. I will have order.
Use of force denied.
Solidify.
Shower me with
Accelerating.
the pinnacle of excellence.
Not too fond of getting lunar charged now, are ya?
Strike a pop.
Cleanup sequence in.
Gather.
Why is it it's not attack...
Preparing for dust up.
That was weird,
Engaged.
And Effa's minion thing was not attacking the beast right here. Alright, once again, on to the next area.
Let lightning echo in song.
Solidify. This is order.
A burst of flavor.
Yeah, this works. Might not be the best team, but it works. Definitely not the best weapons I have equipped for everyone.
Installation chamber deployed.
Stabilize. I will have order.
Yeah, see, this is working. This is working pretty well. Still have one last camp to clear out. Wait a minute. Does that guy have miniguns on his hands?
Shower me with praise.
Man, the Patui have really been cooking up stuff, and I am not a fan.
Annihilation mode.
Order guides.
Preparing for dust up.
Okay, there was no one there to get hit by that, unfortunately.
Installation chamber deployed.
Strike a pose.
Solidify.
Okay, so this thing is apparently immune to... It's immune to electro damage, but not to lunar charge damage, which that's kind of funny.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Shower me with praise. Let lightning echo. A little fish.
Alright, well, now I'm gonna use Escoffier's thing. Might as well. Alright, all encampment challenges for this route have been completed. Good. I get 20 for each camp cleared out. Now the next one is in the Frostmoon Scions area. Alright. Time to clear out some more Fatui for them. Or not, those are hilly churls. Guess they would be more likely to camp around here anyways.
Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode.
Stabilize. This is order.
No, that's not order. That's a giant rock falling down. Uh-oh. Well, I might need...
To the freezer.
Yeah, I might need Escoffier out for this.
Shine with praise. Time to shine. Have first flavor.
Solidify.
Cleanup sequence initiating.
Alright, challenge complete. Still got 3 more to go. Well, at least they provided me a little spirit way for me to hop onto and speed my way to the next challenge. Honestly thought there'd be more Fatui camping around the area, because they're the ones who want, you know, the Frostmoon Scions, like, sacred relic. Alright.
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol.
I will have order. Stabilize.
Yeah, let's see how well you guys deal with Booner Charge now. Yeah.
Mild damage sustained.
Okay, there's still one more enemy to deal with, and well, I bet it's immune. Or at least immune to, you know, regular electro charge damage. Or electro damage.
Annihilation mode.
Alright, there is a teleporter point nearby, so I'm gonna activate it. Oh, there's also an icy cover here. Pick that up as well.
Accelerating.
Okay, that's actually the end of the playlist, so I'm going to refresh it. There we go. Again, perfect music for speedrunning right here.
Order guide you.
Electrocharge doesn't actually do as much damage to their shields as I would have anticipated. Okay, now I need to... You gotta use everything now.
This is order.
Defensive mode engaged.
Alright, that was easier than the last few. But still... that was a bit difficult for me to figure out with all the controls and such. Alright, now this should be the last area that we need to clear for this series.
Accelerate. A little cleanup sequence initiated. Ultimatum protocol.
Stabilize.
Oh, I didn't mean to use that like right away. Fortunately, I didn't use Farina's first before it got healed.
Order guide.
Well, at least I can still drop a rock on him.
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust up.
Yeah, I see you trying to use electro attacks to break through the shield. That ain't exactly gonna work. Okay, maybe it did that time because the shield ran out. Alright. Now we have one left to do for this area. Or I mean this series of challenges. And it's probably gonna be, yep, as I anticipated, right in the middle of the Fatui's research lab. Can't catch a break with these guys. Okay. No, you prepare to be your end.
Stabilize.
Jam.
Alright, now I'm gonna do this cycle properly.
Annihilation mode.
Or not. Actually, no, that actually played in my favor. This will as well. This actually seems to be a good way to farm up all these materials.
Installation chamber deployed. Ultimatum protocol.
I wonder though, is that mech like autonomous or is there actually someone inside piloting it? I probably could read the, you know, the creature handbook or whatever to see what those things are, if they're autonomous or not, but again, I want to try to speedrun this tonight.
Solidify.
Strike a pose. Let my name echo. Off to the freezer. The pinnacle of excellence.
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Yeah, that one guy, that one rhino, has the strength of apparently 4 high-tech Fatui soldiers.
I will have order.
Yeah, I totally buy that.
Preparing for dust up.
Okay, good. There's a teleporter point along the way. Again, while I'm going by these, I might as well activate them. Save me some time in the future.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Strike a pose!
No, you!
Time to shine!
Solidify. This is order.
Goose on the loose! Adaptive frosting!
Stabilize. I will have order.
Annihilation mode.
Shower me with praise!
You say use of force has been authorized? Yeah, well for you, it's just been revoked! Just had to drop that. I'm just a endless book of one-liners when, you know, the time hits right. Okay, I don't want to navigate here. I don't think. Yeah, no. Sorry, but again, I got priorities right now, and that is not one of them. Can't I just cancel navigation of this? There we go. Wait, there was... Okay, just the sweet flower, but I might as well pick it up.
Accelerating.
Alright.
Accelerating.
Second to last area, I think.
All right, here comes another one.
Uh-oh. Speedrunning music, activate!
Defensive mode engaged.
Quake.
Strike a pose!
Solidify.
Okay, the shield just ran out.
Let my name echo in song! Pinnacle of excellence!
Use the force off.
Yeah, well, your use of force is about to get revoked as well.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Ultimatum protocol.
Off to the freezer!
Oh, ouch.
Shower me with praise!
Forgot to refresh my shields.
Insulation chamber deployed.
There we go. Is that the last one or the second to last one? I'm about to figure it out. Combat assignments. Okay, yes, thank goodness that was all of them. Now there's just this one to do. Seek and find machines on the fritz. Temporarily gonna put a pause on my speedrunning music yet again. got to be near here. Okay, right over there. Jeanette. For a second there, I thought it said Gillette. You know, like the shaving company. Oh man, another person who's lost all their robots. Ooh, go figure. All right, and thank goodness this is also only a three challenge set. Follow, thank you for to find the robots. Oh, but I have to find 4 robots in the same area. Okay. Oh, this house thing better not knock me down. Missing something here? Okay, seems like I was a little bit. Alright, all malfunctioning robots have been... Another one got caught on one of those cranes again? What is it with robots in this event getting caught on cranes? I'm sorry, magnet cranes. There's one right around here. I gotta go up to find it. Oh, there's one. Oh, I have to use the jump pad things to get up there. For all of them, it seems. Last one seems to be up there. Literally right where I got up. Better not be down there. Okay, it's here. Alright. Woo. Okay, the next one is... Okay, these are split between, like, different mission segments, it seems. Right, gang's all here. No new problems, but... new idea. Pay attention to special behaviors. How they interact with each other. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't mean too much of a change from the last set we had to track. Oh, but there's a little bit of a complication here. What would be the quickest way to get there? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna glide my way down. Meantime, get myself a drink. Yeah, all y'all out there, if it's been a while for you, and you're feeling a little bit hot right now, because I certainly am, Get yourself a nice cool drink and hydrate. Alright, where could the crew vacuum be? Are they up high? Okay, no, there's... right here by the lighthouse.
Accelerating.
At least I'm guessing this is a lighthouse. Okay, all the robots have been marked. One of them's right around down here. Supposedly. How am I supposed to... Okay, now I see what I'm supposed to do. Repel that, find him. Oh no! Oh! One of them also got taken away by a crane. Dang it! Okay. It does appear that there should be like...
Accelerating.
Okay, I need to switch back into that Becky again. See if anything happens. Okay, nothing happened that time. There should be one nearby that's blue in order for me to, like, you know, bounce up. Where could that be? Oh, now I see it. Can you let me change into you, please? Or not? Just let me do this. That works. There we go. It's another lost robot found. Now for the last one. Right around up here.
Accelerate.
Okay, in order to stop hazardous devices attacks, you must attack the energy core. A Kuveki relay mechanism. Take shelter from red uniform devices. Use your abilities while empowered. To dismiss. Okay, it seems to have shut itself down. Okay, perfect. Now the last step of testing. Again, hopefully this one isn't too difficult compared to the last few.
Combat data updated. Please rest assured that I will not blow the roof off again.
just something I like about her deadpan, like, logical delivery it's funny, you know? Kind of like this game's universe version of Spock from Star Trek. Invitation to play together, huh? Alright, this last step. Please don't tell me it's in Fatui territory. It probably is, honestly. Yep. Right on the outskirts. Alright, let's go after it. Let's go after him. Oh, shoot. I just noticed how low health my Escoffier is. What the hell was that noise?
Strike a pose! Let the world come on! A burst of flavor!
Solidify! Order guide you.
Heck, headless dudes. Oath Lantern. Another signature equipment of a Lightkeeper. Well, that was disturbing. Headless dudes with, like, flaming, you know, flames coming out of their necks. Yeah, that's pretty damn disturbing. Okay, well, here's one set of malfunctioning machines.
Installation chamber deployed.
Mission failed. You ain't getting me next time. Yeah, the robots better get out of here. Or not, they can just fight them off. Just like that.
Cleanup sequence in progress. Based on data from past incidents, please avoid dropping small items such as Mora, screws, gears, minerals, toys, gummies, snacks, hairbands, socks, and slippers.
Oh, this is just another Lunoculus just sitting there chilling. Alright, finally, we got all the event stuff done. Now, we just have the story to finish up. But yeah, now we can take it slow for the rest of the stream. Wait, that's not the event page. I need to claim all this from here and alright. Now I don't need the speedrunning music on anymore.
Oh, this place is full of quirky little gadgets. So glad I came.
Quirky indeed. Let's have some mail to claim here. Or not. Yeah, all that stuff was stuff that I already claimed. Now I gotta put the actual in-game music back on. There we go. Now we can continue the story. Well, the in-game story, that is. Case tracking. Oh, there's 4 parts to this? Okay. Well, hopefully they don't end up taking too long, right? Right? Also had to check my Primo Gem supply. Because again, I want to pull for Flynn's. Okay, we're doing decent. We got 2 10 pulls worth in Primos. And I also have 1,800 in Genesis crystals that I got from refreshing my Welkins. So, hopefully we should be able to get him. Actually, let me check what my pity status is. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. So we're pretty damn close. So within, hopefully, 2 to 3 10 pulls, we do get him. Now, if Flynn's wasn't after Lauma, I probably would have pulled for Lauma. But I just prefer Flynn's more. He's more badass looking, in my opinion. And honestly, the whole mommy vibe that Lauma gives off and the community that it attracts, kind of off-putting for me. So I'm going to hold off on her for a little while. I will eventually get her, but for now, Flynn's is the priority.
Yep.
Alright, which one is up on higher... Okay, this one's up on higher ground. Let's see what... Oh, they're Fatui. Let's see what they have to say regardless. I might have to interview them by force.
Wait, is that a Fatui agent over there? Maybe our thief got mixed up with them. Let's go see if he knows anything.
This is...
Ineva says most Fatui agents are bad guys.
Yeah, I know, but we don't really have much of a choice here, and don't worry, I'm more than skilled enough to deal with them.
Hello?
Stop right there. I don't do business out in the open, so we'll talk like this. Introduce yourselves first. What faction are you affiliated with?
Faction? I don't belong to a faction. I'm the boss of the Clink Clank Crumkake Craft Shop.
Ah, so someone we don't want to mess with. Is there a conflict between us that I don't know about? I've never trespassed on your property as far as I can recall.
Okay.
We're not here to settle a score or anything. We just want to know if anyone's tried to use a stolen bot to pay off a debt.
Of course not. I don't accept stolen property. If the owner comes knocking, it becomes my problem, doesn't it?
True. Guess we'll just have to keep looking.
Well, at least he was honest, even if he is part of a shady organization. Alright, let's see what this... Let's see what the salesman over here knows about.
The Voynich Guild. If we want to see if a transaction took place, it couldn't hurt to ask around here, right?
Yeah.
Welcome to the Voynich Guild. Heavens above! If it isn't the owner of the Clink Clank Crumkake Craft Shop herself! What an honor this is! And quite a rare one at that. We're always sending orders out to your workshop, but rarely do we have the pleasure of doing business in person.
Well, we're not here for that, unfortunately.
Are you looking to sell one of your pieces? I'm sure we can land on a price that'll leave you satisfied.
No, again, we're not here for business.
Well, one of my bots? You wish. Actually, one of Ino's bots was stolen, so we wanted to see if the guild had any record of a sale or something.
I see. This bot must mean a great deal to you, Miss Ino.
Uh-oh, the way that they zoomed in on the boy's mouth kind of makes me a bit suspicious.
Duh.
I wish the Voynich Guild could offer you some sort of consolation. but I'm afraid I have no recollection of such a sale.
Oh, okay. We'll get out of your hair then. Come on, let's keep asking around.
Wow, I never thought I'd be more suspicious of young boy than a Fatui agent, you know? Just the way that they zoomed in on the kid's mouth. That's usually something that they do when, you know, when someone is suspicious.
If the thief's plan was to sell your bot, maybe we should start by asking the local blacksmiths. After all, blacksmiths need all kinds of raw materials.
Yeah, and now I'm starting to realize that we went through all this backwards. You know, we were probably supposed to start off with the blacksmith's shop and then end off with the Fatui agent.
Oh, good point.
You're looking for a blacksmith? To be honest, I consider myself more of a researcher motivated by personal interest. Wait, I know? You're here in person? That's a first.
Something terrible has happened, so I had to come. One of my bots was stolen. Has anyone come by to sell it?
Wow, someone had the nerve to steal from your workshop? Let me think.
Maybe you should describe what Crumb Clank 70% sweet looks like, I know. Might help jog your memory.
Oh, no need. I know style. I'd recognize it anywhere. But the only thing that's come my way recently is boring scrap metal. Nothing that looked even remotely like your work. Maybe the thief hasn't pawned it off yet.
Yeah,
We still have a chance of finding it.
Well, thanks for the help. We'll keep looking. Well, it seems like we've exhausted all our options here. Where else should we look? Let me think. Right! There's one more place we haven't searched. That shop.
That shop? What would that shop be? Oh, I feel like I know who it could be.
Accelerating.
Oh, wait. Is this? Yeah, that's Dory's stall. It's gotta be.
Enough told me about it. If you can pay, there's a way. That's what it's famous for.
Welcome. Please feel free to peruse our Sumeru specialties. I'm more than happy to assist with any additional requests as well.
Wait, isn't this Dory's shop? Okay.
Yep.
This actually isn't a bad idea. You never know what kind of stuff Dory's got stashed away.
Can I help you with something?
One of my
Yeah.
bots was stolen yesterday, and I want to know if the thief sold it to your shop.
Dude's looking suspicious.
Is it valuable? We only accept goods that we can use to turn a profit.
That's Dory's business acumen for you.
Yep.
Turn a profit? I don't like to think about my bots that way. But, well, merchants usually find them pretty valuable.
In that case, let me check. Apologies. We have no record of any transactions over the past 2 days involving mechanical constructs.
Aw, I thought we'd find something here for sure. Oh, it's okay, I know. We'll think of something. Oh, maybe we could ask this guy to check again. Or...
Oh! Well, if it isn't Aino and her 2 Outlander friends. Asking around Nasha Town for intel, are we? You're lucky you didn't get swindled 6 ways from Sunday.
Okay, well, this is our first time running into Jehoda. the most capable employee of the Auditorium of Secrets. Also a young treasure hunter active in Nod-Krai. Normally reckless, like a lone bird. Never ever let go of the rudder in your hand. Okay, so she's also a sailor.
Yehuda! Oh, dumpster diver. It's you.
Okay, now that was just uncalled for. I've got a name, Pipsqueak. Use it. Now listen. Word on the street is someone stole one of your constructs.
It's not a construct. It's a companion. How did you know?
It is a construct, not a machine.
Your, intelligence mission or whatever. Yeah, you weren't exactly being subtle. Word spread throughout all of Noshatown, I bet. But you're in luck, I know, because the best bounty hunter in the land has decided to take up your cause.
Hey, you trying to take my title of, you know, head ultimate mercenary of the ultimate mercenary, the ultimate agent of justice.
Smart as a whip, she navigates the major factions with ease. Always with her finger on the pulse of all the goings-on in Nod-Krai. If you want to get back what you lost, oh, she's your best bet.
Who is?
Who? Me, of course.
Aw, Crumbclank is doomed.
Look at the look on her face. So priceless.
What was with that reaction? Does she think I'm a liability or something?
What are these expressions right now? Oh my goodness. These are these when the event first came out, these were probably memed to high hell.
Hey, with me on your side, there's still hope. But first, we gotta agree on terms. My services don't come cheap, you know.
You're really gonna charge us? I don't charge you when you just swing by and help yourself to my desserts. Well, technically Anafa's desserts, seeing as she's the one who makes them.
Why is she bringing that up all of a sudden? I mean, it's true, but still. Oh, there goes my chances of making some easy cash. Now I just look ungrateful. Well, if you're not gonna pay, then...
Yehuda, you really look out for the kid, don't you? Coming over to help like this? Oh, it means a lot. Aino really cares about this bot, you know. Paimon knows you're not the type to abandon a friend in need.
That's it. I'm done for. There's no backing out now. You know me. Come on, this way.
How noble of you, Jehoda. Man, again, those expressions were probably, they were meme to hell when the event first came out. They had to have been, right? Now, where exactly? Okay, just gonna teleport nearby.
Accelerating.
I'm guessing treasure hunters are different from, you know, the treasure hoarders. You know, I didn't make it that far in the story yet.
All right, we're here.
I don't see Crumbclank anywhere. Did you lie to me again, dumpster diver?
Have some patience and hear the professional out. Now, Aino's style is super unique. When one of her creations shows up for sale, you can be sure that people will know who it belongs to. You might look like an easy target, but everyone knows you've got me and my boss behind you. Point is, there's not a single person in Nod-Krai who'd steal one of your bots and go sell it on the regular black market. Not an above-board one anyway, but in a legal black market like this. That's another matter.
Wait, but aren't all black markets illegal?
Maybe, But that doesn't mean there aren't any rules. My boss sets them, and there are people who follow them, and people who don't. And that market over there, yeah, that's where the rule breakers go to make deals. And based on the intel I have, this market deals almost exclusively in mechanical constructs. Ring any bells?
You're a genius, Yehuda! But, there's no one here.
The key to a market like this is operating in secret. There's no chance it runs every day. I asked around my circle, and it seems like our next chance to check it out is in 2 days' time.
We have to wait 2 days?
That's nothing. Even if your bot's on its last legs, 2 days ain't gonna change much.
Now you listen up. Clank belongs to my workshop. I'm the boss, and no bot of mine is getting hurt on my watch.
Sheesh, this kid's got a temper. Maybe I should apologize. No, wait. I'm not about to be intimidated by some little squirt.
Whoa, where did that come from?
It's all right. I mean, it's understandable. The kid built up the Clink Clank Krumkake craft shop all on her own. And she has more interactions with robots than people most days. I'm sure, for her, these bots are everything.
Yeah, especially since, well, one of them is becoming human in a way.
Yeah, I know that, but that's the only lead I can give you right now.
I know. Yehuda's just trying to help. You know that, right? At least think about it. Oh, fine. If we have to wait, then we'll wait. Get it together, I know. You're the boss. You need to keep your cool.
Well, that took some convincing. All right then, let's meet here in 2 days.
Alright, that's part 1 done. That took like roughly 30 minutes aside from all the event stuff that we had to do. Yeah, 2 days later, easy. What? Quest location. Okay, I have to activate. Looks like I have to activate, you know, focused experience mode again. Alright, let's go back and do this thing. Oh, it just went right in.
Hey, Yehuda! Wow, this place is packed.
My intel network never steers me wrong. Now I'm thinking we start off by checking whatever transaction records we can find. See if our thief already made the sale.
Hey! Which one of you is the rotten thief?
Oh
who
my
stole
goodness,
robot,
again!
huh? Come
Oh
out and
my.
Show yourself.
You're just drawing unwanted attention to yourself. I know why.
That was not what I had in mind.
That would be my reaction there for real as well. And now you're just giving more black market merchant. Now you're just giving a bunch of black market merchants some ideas, and not good ones.
My, you must be the owner of the Krumkake craft shop.
Now this is an opportunity I've been waiting for. Always easier to talk business in person.
Which one of you is the thief?
Yeah, you're not gonna get an answer that easy.
No thieves here. Only shrewd business people. Speaking of, you do custom orders, right? Kid, make me a robot. I'll be sure to make it worth your while.
You're the one who built that robo-maid, right? Is it for sale? I'm dying to get my hands on one.
Both of you,
Robo-maid?
get out of my face!
Oh my goodness. We're the only ones allowed to call her
You
that.
two have no respect for even the most basic of rules. No wonder an illegal market like this is the only one that'll take you. Even if Miss Aino is willing to do business with you, and that's a big if. All negotiations go through the front desk. Understood? As you can see, this kid's creations are a hot commodity in Nod-Krai. I'm not surprised these merchants are practically clambering over each other in excitement.
I don't care! Inefa's not for sale, and neither is Crumb Clank. These grown-ups are getting on my nerves.
Yeah, Inefa, she's so valuable, she doesn't even have a price tag.
But the Traveler was right. Well, they're not gonna fess up because they don't even feel guilty. Oh, there goes my plan. Yeah, getting them to confess was kind of a long shot.
If you figured that would work, you're even more out of touch than I thought. These people only care about one thing, Mora. Being a good person doesn't exactly pad the pockets. If we want information, the front desk is the place to start. Follow me.
Ong bong wong. The grand plot. Oh, and of course, because it's a black market, of course there's Fatui operatives here. You don't get shadier than a black market.
Ah, if it isn't the owner of the Clink Clank Kronkake Craft Shop. What an honor! How can I assist you?
Let me do the talking. It's simple. We just want to know if anyone has tried to sell one of the craft shop's bots around here recently.
Ah, well, I won't lie to you. We're very much a need-to-know establishment, meaning we don't make a habit of asking for details about the transactions that take place here. It's one of the advantages of this place. Our clients are free to buy or sell whatsoever they might wish. All they need to do is post a notice on the bulletin board.
That's it? No wonder this place is illegal.
Wait, you guys! The first notice here is offering a huge sum of Mora in exchange for Aino's newest robot!
Really? Found it that quickly, or is it just a deception?
Crumb Clank was stolen! And you just sit back and let people peddle stolen goods for cash. That makes you just as bad as the thief.
I'm afraid it's not that simple. As I said, we never question the terms of our transactions.
You know what this is like? This is like those... like a certain type of contract where, like, you know, you sign it and it prevents the company from being held liable. That's exactly what this is, except, you know, it's in like a market.
It's a matter of professionalism. Remaining neutral in client disputes is a must.
Professionalism? This is more like negligence.
Crumb Clank is more than a robot. He's my friend. I'm not gonna let him be sold off like some second-rate piece of scrap.
Hey, you can't tear that down! I'm obligated to keep it up until closing, at least. Please, show some understanding.
What happened to remaining neutral in client disputes?
Listen, customers have to pay to put up a notice, all right? We have to turn a profit somehow. If you pay more than the original customer, I'll let you cover that notice up with one of your own.
Yeah, no, we don't have anything we're willing to sell. Not from Aino's, not from my shop. Nothing.
This place clearly has its rules. There's no point in making a scene. Besides, we found a clue, didn't we? Let's see what the notice says. Huh. Willing to part with large sum in return for specific robot. It appears to be the work of the Krumkake craft shop. Details negotiable in person. According to intel from an informant, there is only one of its kind in existence. It is currently in the hands of the Frost Moon Scions. Present the robot to me, and a generous sum of Mora will be yours.
The Frost Moon Scions? Does that mean...
Impossible.
The craft shop is situated between the Frost Moon Enclave and Nasha Town. Their people always pass by the workshop whenever they need to head into town. Over time, you get used to it, and Nefa and I never even thought to be on guard. So, does that mean the Frost Moon Scions stole your bot? But why?
They can't. There's no way they would. They don't strike me as the type.
They obviously want Krumklank's desserts for themselves. Desserts? Yeah, and Nefa is always controlling my sugar intake or whatever, so that's why I created Krumklank. All you gotta do is input the recipe and provide the ingredients, and he bakes desserts for you.
Oh my god. I called it. I called it again. What is it with me and just predicting some of these? Although, let's be real. That name kind of... The name speaks for itself for that one.
All this for a dessert baking robot?
Trying to downplay it, are we, Miss Aino? Not convincing enough to fool the various factions of Nod-Krai, I'm afraid.
Who are you?
Black marketeers.
My boss knows him. He's quite a respected guy in that circle. What are you doing in a place like this?
The Voynich Guild isn't the only place to make deals, you know. Business often requires one to expand their horizons. And when it comes to lucrative opportunities, I'm not one to discriminate. In fact, I'm the one who got someone to post the notice you just saw.
So you're the one who's trying to buy Krumklank. You're as rotten as the rest of them.
No, it's just business. I have a fascination with this robot of yours, Miss Aino. I tried to purchase it from the Frost Moon Scions, but those zealots wouldn't budge. So here I am, right at the source. I want you to fashion another of its kind. Mora is no object. I'll even offer you 10 times the number on the notice.
I don't do business with rotten thieves.
Your notice didn't talk about how you want this done. In other words, stealing is fair game. You're telling me someone of your esteem is willing to risk your reputation for a cake-baking robot? How about this? Share the intel from your informant, and the Krumkake craft shop will owe you a favor.
According to my intel, this bot is capable of much more than baking cakes. It incorporates the technology of the boom and blast Kuvaki energy cannon, and has formidable potential as a weapon.
What?
Look at that cannon. It's capable of condensing Kuvaki into highly destructive energy. But it's too big and cumbersome to be mass-produced and transported. Not to mention, it takes a considerable amount of time between firings to prepare the ammunition. All in all, it's not something that can be commercialized. But if you make it smaller and easier to mass-produce, you have the perfect product, even if it doesn't quite replicate the power of that cannon.
He's trying to start drone warfare into that now. Not happy with that.
Besides, if you think about it, is that not precisely why the Frost Moon Scions targeted your bot in the first place? In their doctrine, Kuvaki is a sacred power. They'd consider it blasphemy to treat it as anything but.
The giant cannon in Nasha Town uses Kuvaki to fend off the wild hunt and protect the people, which is something the Frost Moon Scions can accept. But turning that technology into a product and allowing anyone with Mora to purchase it via the black market and wield the power of Kuvaki for themselves. Now that is blasphemy of the highest order, I would imagine. A lot of trouble could come knocking at your doorstep, Miss Aino. But sell that technology to me, and it all goes away. Easy as that.
Please don't tell me you've made some kind of war machine again.
Crunklank isn't a war machine. I already told you. He makes desserts, and deliciously, scrumptiously yummy ones at that.
Yeah, but if it has the power of, if it's powered by a similar source to that cannon, it could easily be reverse engineered and weaponized, Kind of want to avoid that.
He's my friend, and I'm gonna get him back no matter what it takes. So you can take your offer and get lost.
It appears negotiations have broken down. A real pity.
Well, what do we do now? We
Now it's
know
a race to-
Crunklank is with the Frost Moon Scions, so all we have to do is go there and then...
Well, it's a race to get there, but at least we have someone within the Frost Moon Scions whom we could trust.
Good idea!
Hold up. I should warn you. If that merchant was telling the truth, things are about to get tricky. Just be prepared, okay?
Don't worry. There's no way that Llama would turn us down, right? Yeah, see, there she is.
Hey, Llama!
Ah, traveler, Paimon. Come night or day, may the moonlight connect us. I sense you are troubled. Please, unburden yourself.
Well, it's not us particularly who are troubled, it's, well, the two people standing behind
You
us.
saw right through us again, huh?
Bathed in moonlight, the concern in your features is as stark as the dark spots on a full moon, ever betraying the emotion that lies beneath the surface.
I tell Aino to keep quiet for 1 second, and of course, she throws a tantrum. Lady Moonchanter, allow me to explain.
Theft. How despicable. A disgrace on the Frost Moon Scions.
It's all just speculation at this point.
Just a moment.
Asking another one of the elders, huh?
A few days ago, a mechanical construct was brought back to the Frost Moon Scions. Come. I will speak to the offenders at once. I am certain the truth of the matter will reveal itself.
Yeah, seeing how she dealt with the Fatui earlier, she'll be able to with relatively, easy words, I guess.
Come night or day, may the moonlight connect us. What can I do for you, my lady?
Okay, those two look pretty sus.
Theft? We would never do such a thing. This is baseless slander. We did recover a dangerous mechanical device, but we didn't steal it. We confiscated it from a group of bandits.
If there's been a misunderstanding, Our guests deserve an explanation.
I remember. It was a few days ago out in the wild. Huh? What's going on over there?
Those guys look like
still
treasure
not
hoarders.
done?
Yep.
Come on! We need to finish these tests before the locals are onto us!
Can we just go somewhere else? This job's putting me on edge.
No, idiot! Didn't you hear what the boss said? This thing uses Kuvaki. Why else would we be out here? Now shut up and get moving!
Not so loud. I just need to think. This should be it.
What was that?
What did you do? Are you trying to give us away?
No, Look, at least we know this thing's powerful, right? We should have enough to report back on.
All right, then let's pack up and get out of here.
Yeah, they're gonna get to you
Stop right
before
there.
that chance
Drop
happens.
that dangerous device at once!
Shoot! That was quick. Can you activate this thing again?
I don't even remember what I did. Are we supposed to run with this thing? It weighs a ton.
Let's just make a run for it. The most important thing is that we don't get caught.
They'll remember your faces, though.
So, that's what happened. We didn't catch the bandits, but we were able to intercept the device.
I know. I'll ask you one more time. Are you sure you didn't make some kind of war machine?
Maybe this is another misunderstanding. We don't know for sure that the device Otto confiscated is Crumb Clank. Did it have this symbol on it?
Busted.
That's the one I designed for my bots. I made it so that even if the bot gets dismantled or modified, the symbol can't be removed. So, Crumb Clank is definitely the bot you picked up.
Misunderstanding resolved, then. The device will be returned to its rightful owner.
Forgive me, my lady, but I believe that is far too risky. Although this device is similar in principle to the cannon in Nasha Town, the two cannot be seen in the same light. By harnessing Kuvaki, the cannon has protected this land from the wild hunt time and time again. I've always regarded it as a blessing from the moon goddess. But this construct is more like a commercial product. In the hands of those with nefarious intentions, it could easily be exploited for personal gain. As far as I'm aware, this young lady often has dealings with the major factions of Nod-Krai. I suspect she created the device to sell it for profit. If it ends up on the black market, in the hands of those who would misuse our goddess's gifts...
Crumb Clank is my friend! He's not for sale.
As much as I would like to believe you, that is a risk we cannot take. It is blasphemous to allow the power of our sacred moonlight to be exploited.
I warned them that things were about to get tricky. Oh, what have I got myself into?
The best course of action is to destroy this dangerous device and prevent anything like it from ever being created again.
What did you just say? Are you threatening to destroy Crumb Clank?
You must understand. The consequences could be dire.
No, you just want Crumb Clank for yourselves, just like everyone else. Get out of my way!
Rash child.
Rhino, calm down!
Stop this at once! We cannot let you leave with that dangerous device.
I told you, Crumb Clank is my friend!
Wow, we actually get a little bit of a chance to use her right now. Let's actually see what she has equipped. Okay, fairly solid. Oh, that's actually the sword that I had equipped on her before. It was like another event weapon, I believe. Alright, well... let's see her fighting style. Also, we finally completed the roster, guys. We finally have a Hydro Claymore user.
Please, calm yourself.
I know! Crumb-Clank. We won't let that happen. But causing trouble isn't going to help the situation.
Not good. A group of flying machines just ambushed the storage facility and took back the device.
What? That can't just be a coincidence. They must have taken advantage of our conflict with this girl.
Whoa! That's a lot of recon bots!
It must be those black market merchants. I knew we wouldn't get off so easy.
Yet, honestly, it feels like they might have used us. We guided those bots to the area where it was being kept.
I can create a temporary moon lane here. Could you get the Kuhangi to help, Traveler? Alright, let's knock him down!
Okay, so kind of what we did before. Alright, which one? Which one's to destroy? Wait. LBX. Okay. Alright. I gotta remember how to use these. Yep, totally don't remember how to use these. Okay, there we go. Now I figured it out, I think. Actually, I have to get on top, glide, and knock him out like that. Oh, no, 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 no. I didn't mean to go that way. Okay, I need to pick one of these up, it seems. Oh, no, pick one of these up. Go up here and knock it out.
One must have Crumb-Clank! It's getting away! Hey! Get back here!
Black Marketeers!
I know! Watch out!
One agile child. Uh-oh.
Darn it! I know! Right. The recon bot.
Wow, her tone just right after that. She sounds perfectly okay, albeit a little bit disappointed.
Phew! That was way too close! Reckless much, Traveler?
At least it all turned out okay. Nice fighting back there, by the way. Thought I'd have to swoop in and save the day, but guess I was wrong. That really was way too close. If something happens to that kid, I don't know how I'd explain it to Anefa.
Okay? No! It's not okay! How is it okay? Crumb-Clank's been stolen! Again! No. Stop. You're the boss of the Crumb-Kake craft shop, I know. You can't cry at a time like this.
Allow me to apologize on behalf of my people. If we hadn't tried to stop you, perhaps you could have reached your companion in time.
My lady.
If she truly viewed that robot as a product, she could simply create another. But instead, she demonstrated a degree of courage that should put us all to shame. Not even the light of the full moon could reveal the slightest blemish in her goodness. But your hearts are sinking into shadows that the moonlight cannot reach.
You have my sincerest apologies.
It's okay. It was all just one big misunderstanding.
Do not despair, young one. The pure of heart will always have the moonlight to guide them. I'm confident that you will retrieve your companion. I can even send some of my people to help if needed.
Okay. That brings us to our next question. Where should we go now?
It's obvious. That stunt just now, it had that merchant from the black market written all over it. He knew we were walking into a conflict with the Frostmoon Scions, and he used that as his opening.
And not only that, he used us to guide the bots to it.
I'd even go so far as to say, he's the one that stole your bot in the first place. Explains how he knew it was here, and could set this all up. If you want my opinion, Asuko's your biggest suspect. But I guess we can't rule out the other merchants either.
Yeah, so that means you know where we should search next.
So, it's all up to me again? That market is long gone. Who knows where those merchants scurried off to? And we don't even know which one's the real culprit. Oh, this is what I get for trying to sound confident.
You just can't stand seeing Aino so upset, right, Yehoda? Oh, that's so nice! From here on out, we're counting on you.
Hey, you got yourself into this one. You might as well get us all out.
Great. How am I supposed to back out now? Fine. At least, give me 2 days.
No problem. See, Aino? Look at all the help you've got. Everything's gonna be fine. I know. Thanks, everyone.
Alright. We're just about halfway done. Although, if experience has taught me anything, the last chapter ends up being a fairly short one.
Alright, it's been 2 days. Let's head to the workshop and see if Yehoda found any new clues.
Yeah, it's been one hell of a wild goose chase so far, but hey, we're about to reach its conclusion. At long last. Wonder, okay, yeah, so we're heading back to the shop. Wonder if Inefa has anything to say. And if she'll be joining us for the final part of this chase.
Hey, Inefa!
There she is.
Hello. I appreciate you looking after Aino these past few days.
Oh, it was nothing. A promise is a promise, right? Anyway, is Yehoda here? She probably has a bunch of new clues for us.
Let me explain. After I got
It's a
back
bit more
from the
complicated.
Frostmoon Scions, I started doing some digging into that merchant, Asuko. The fact that he outright tried to buy Aino's bot definitely makes him suspicious, but even after asking around my boss's circle, I couldn't find any evidence that connects him to this mess. Out of all the merchants we met, he has the cleanest record. I checked all the other merchants too, but the trail came up cold each time. Most of them didn't even know about our trip to the Frostmoon Scions.
Wait, they all
Whoever's
just
behind this
spawn
thing
in there.
is
It's
extremely
perfectly.
clever. Covered their tracks perfectly. Tracking down a person like that is gonna take a lot more than 2 days.
So, you're saying...
Summarizing intel. Condensing main points. Conclusion. Over the past 2 days, Yohoda has found no useful information.
Did you have to make it sound so pathetic? Oh, how am I gonna explain this to the kid?
So, there's really nothing we can do?
I mean,
No, we
short
continue
of
the
rounding up
we
those
continue the
merchants,
search.
interrogating them, and searching their private warehouses for ourselves? Nope.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
That wasn't a suggestion. These aren't the type of people you mess with on a whim. Oh, I'd turn all of Nod-Krai upside down searching before I went after a man like Asako.
Turning all of Nod-Krai upside down. That is indeed Aino's backup plan.
Okay, well, I wasn't serious about that suggestion either.
Yeah, me owning a few warehouses in GTA, I would know that I would not take kindly to having a warehouse raided like that.
If that is what Aino decides to do in the end, then I will support her.
I've been thinking things over a lot since I got back. And the truth is, I can see why Crumclank's technology is being targeted by those chumps. But that means any of my bots could be next, including Inefa. If we don't get Crumclank back, if we don't show them we're not an easy target, then there's nothing stopping them from coming after the rest of my robo friends. So, even if I really do have to turn all of Nod-Krai upside down, I will save Crumclank, no matter what it takes. Oh, I know. You said Asako was the biggest suspect, right? Let's start with him then.
Someone sent a letter. It appears to be for you, traveler.
Really? Let's take a look.
Long time no see. I happen to hear about the troubles you're facing, and seeing you've always been a top-notch customer of mine, it's only natural I find some way to help you. As such, I've prepared an exceptional service plan, guaranteed to relieve your woes. Just drop by my shop for further negotiations. Of course, considering we're old acquaintances now, I'll give you a 20% discount. Don't miss out now. Honestly, a 90% discount would sound a little bit more appealing, but take all the help we can get.
Mom would recognize that tone anywhere. It's her, isn't it?
Yep.
Seems like she has a way to help us. Dory's services are usually a bit more complicated than that.
Ah, I've heard of her. She's got quite a unique reputation around Nod-Krai.
Yeah. But it is better than going on a wild goose chase, which is basically what we've been doing this entire time.
Alright, I'm down with that. You're in charge of the workshop, Inefa. This time, we'll get Crumclank back for sure.
Very well. Please continue to look out for Aino in my stead.
Oh, you're coming too, Yehoda? Huh. You care too much about Aino to let this go, huh?
More like you're not the only one who's got a stupid robot asking you for favors.
She's not stupid, okay? Like I said, she's becoming human. She's a lot smarter than you're giving her credit for.
I'll keep watch over the workshop. Once again, I leave Aino to you.
Yeah, leaving Aino to basically you. Alright, well, there's no easy way to get down to the shop, so guess I'm just gonna have to use this teleporter point. Alright, Dory.
Huh. Looks like that old man isn't there this time?
Well, Shorty probably is.
Ah, look what the cat dragged in. Traveler, Paimon, I see you got my letter.
Yep, Shorty's here.
So it was you! My assistant told me about your little visit 2 days ago. Rumor has it, some terrible thief broke into the Krumkake craft shop and ran off with one of Miss Aino's most treasured companions. Yes, that's exactly right. You must know how much I value you as a customer, Traveler. So, I thought, if you set out to help Miss Aino, I should do my part too. I did some digging, and I do believe I've come up with the perfect plan.
And of course, she's gonna charge us to know about it.
There are too many merchants targeting that bot to root out the thief by going after them one by one. So, how about approaching this from a different angle? Maybe the question we should be asking isn't who stole the bot, but where the thief took it in the first place. Huh. She has a point. And lucky for you, I happen to know just the expert to help us out. She's been working smuggling cases for years. If you need to track down stolen merchandise, she's your gal. Of course, a professional of her caliber demands quite a high retainer. But not to worry, I can offer you a 20% discount.
How about 90?
This? You give me the funds in advance, discount applied of course, and I'll contact the expert. See if we can't bring that price down a little. I'm all about client convenience, as I'm sure you all know. And if she sympathizes with our cause and ups the discount, we'll call the difference a little something for my trouble. Sound good? 20% off would be 800,000 mora. Do we have a deal?
1 million more for this service?
800,000? Oh, can't you go any lower? If only I could. But there has to be room for me to take a cut now, doesn't there? 800,000 mora is worth it if it means we get Krumklank back. It's fine, I'll cover it. Splendid! I'll contact the expert right away.
Wow, this kid must be made of Mora.
If you're okay with it, Aino. And the sooner we talk to this expert, the better. Great news! The expert is already in the area. I hope you have a productive conversation. Wait, a Melusine? Trevor? Paimon! I've heard so much about you, but I didn't expect Nod-Krai to be the place we'd meet. I'm Sadil! So, the expert is a Melusine? I've heard about these creatures before. They have special senses, right? They can pick up on things humans would never even notice. Really? That sounds amazing! With her help, we'll get leads on Krumklank for sure. Oh, I guess the price of the retainer was worth it after all. There's something you should know about Dory. Retainer? What retainer? The Traveler is a hero to the Melusines. It's an honor to help him out. I would never ask for even a single mora in return. Oh, wow! I didn't realize this expert idolized you so much, Traveler. Well, since she won't accept payment, I suppose there's no choice but for the entire 800,000 to go to me.
Of course. Always gonna rip someone off.
As always, I appreciate your patronage. Although, I guess this turn of events is all thanks to your past heroics. In that case, I'll give you a generous 50% off the next time we do business. And the swindler claims another victim. Anyway, what are you doing in Nod-Krai, Sadil? Well, one of the Melusine agents from the Marechaussee Phantom followed the trail of a smuggling case straight to Nod-Krai. But she still hasn't made it back to Fontaine. We all started to get worried, and I happen to have some time off, so I'm here to check up on her. But enough about that for now. This merchant told me you needed help tracking down your missing companion. Could you describe them to me? The more details, the better. Then, would it be possible to take me to the last place you saw them? Sure thing!
Okay, the place where the recon bot... Okay, the recon bot. The thing that stole it. The thing that stole from Clank. Wow, she already knew where it went off to. Apparently.
Accelerating.
This was the direction she saw it fly off.
This is the last place we saw Clank. I remember that the recon bot disappeared right over there. I've learned a little about those flying machines since I've been here. Their battery life isn't very long. Flying all the way out here is probably their limit. So, someone must have been in the vicinity to pick it up. We should ask around. Maybe someone saw something.
Maybe someone picked it up from here.
Over there. Let's ask them.
Those are treasure hoarders. Those are very likely the people that ended up stealing it.
Hello. We wanted to ask something.
Looking for trouble, kid? No? Then scram.
Ugh, not a good start. Legally speaking, even suspects have the right to remain silent. We can't force them to answer our questions.
That's what you're worried about? Well, it's your lucky day. There's no law in Nod-Krai.
Wow, New Valette would love it here.
Clink Clank Legion, attack!
Of course, and then just robots randomly spawn right behind Ino. Wow, a lot of them.
Fine, fine. If you want to talk, then let's talk. Ask me anything you want to know.
Have you seen a group of people carrying a heavy object pass through here? If so, which direction did they go in?
I see that pretty much on the daily. And multiple times at that.
If we think about when they started the lookout versus when they managed to get away, it would have been 2 days ago, between 4 and 10 p.m. We're looking for anyone in the vicinity who left with a heavy object in tow.
When you put it that way, I did see a group like that. Real shifty looking. Came in the afternoon, left at night. I'm pretty sure they were heading in that direction.
That direction, If they knew that their cargo was being targeted by other merchants, they were probably trying to get out of here without being seen. That limits their options, not to mention how cumbersome it would have been. I think I know where they were heading.
Okay, well that was quick. You probably also saw some footprints on the ground as well.
Accelerating.
Or at least that's what I'd like to think. There's a nasty Fatui device around here. Yeah, and while I'm here, I might as well pick up all these. There's also supposedly a luminoculus around here somewhere. Requires moving that.
Accelerating.
I'm guessing it requires that crane. I'm not really gonna focus on that right now. Gotta focus on getting to that location.
Accelerating.
A random free chest here as well.
Categorization process.
Oh, these are all just portable bearings. Okay. It's 3 more.
Accelerating. Accelerating.
Time to jump. Oh, there's a bridge down there. Probably didn't have to jump the gap then. I just had a crazy thought. Even though this is a Melusine, what if this all turned out to just be a setup? I mean, of course, we trust the Melusines and Melusines trust us. So it would be unlikely. But that would still be a pretty interesting twist. Albeit one that we don't want to see happen.
Initiating categorization process.
Okay, there was just some random text down there at the bottom of the screen. For the tale-telling heart or something. Not what we need to focus on right now. Wow, these thieves, they have a pretty interesting location. Why am I falling down? Wow. Barely survived that. Now, how am I supposed to get back up there? Gotta keep my balance on the way up there. Let's see. Also gotta do a little bit of parkour.
Accelerating.
Okay, now we're back on flat ground.
So, this is the place? But there's no one here. Assuming their stamina is within the range of a normal adult, if we factor in the weight of their cargo, they would have had to stop here and rest. Which means there should be quite a few traces around here.
Traces? What kind of traces? This place just looks like a random stretch of wilderness.
Oh, there's
Maybe
a whole
for
bunch.
you.
Here and over there. Oh, it might be hard for you humans to pick up on. If I point them out, could you help me investigate?
Alright. Took down these branches. Did someone start a fire? Maybe. Although really, I was just trying to pick up the berries. Here's another one. Oh, that's the drone!
This is the recon bot from that day! But Krumklank isn't here. Yup, pretty much what I expected. When they made their initial escape, they took the recon bot with them to cover their tracks.
That thing must have been pretty light
to
then.
travel with that kind of cargo. So, once they made it far enough, they dropped the recon bot and ran off with Krumklank. I doubt they expected anyone to search this area. I bet these footprints are from when they fled this location.
Is that enough to tell where they went?
Enough to give us some clues at least. I see a special kind of sand in the footprints. It clearly isn't from any of the areas we passed through so far. If I'm right, they probably tracked the sand in from somewhere else. Somewhere they go a lot. Like their hideout.
A special kind of sand. Oh, wait! Near the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau on Paha Isle, there's a place called Maroon Basin. Oh, there's a huge beach there.
Then that's where we should head next.
Wow! Melusines are awesome! I want one!
Yeah, I'm sure they're not gonna let you, like, purchase one of them or construct one. I don't know where I was going with that.
Melazines are people, not pets, I know. Well, that's the last clue we needed, right? Let's get going.
Exactly. I'm sure they're willing to let you friend them, but own them? Nah. I don't think I wouldn't tolerate Melazine ownership. And no, Siegeween and Wisely, they are partners, alright? They are a partnership, not owner and owned. So why am I doing this? I could just quick teleport over to it.
Accelerating. Yep.
I'm getting a little bit tired right now. It is getting late where I'm at, but I still have faith that I can finish this up before I have to rest up.
We were right! There's a camp here, but I don't see Krumklang anywhere. Maybe he's inside.
Look at all those
This
guards.
many people standing guard? Breaking in seems out of the question.
What about full frontal assaulting him?
I'm sorry, everyone, but I think this is as far as I can go. There's not much I can help you with in there. Don't be sorry, Sadil. You've been such a big help. I wouldn't even mind sharing some of my secret dessert stash with you. And anyway, you probably shouldn't be here for this part because I'm about to do something bad. And you're too good for that. Okay. I know. Like I said before, I'm the boss of the Krumkake Craft Shop, and I'm gonna save my friend no matter what it takes. Whoa! Is that Zip-Zap Spybot number 1? It's Zip-Zap Warbot number 1 now.
Whoa, Warbot? I knew the kid was making dangerous stuff.
With Zip-Zap Warbot on our side, there's no stopping us. Come on, charge!
Yeah, so it helps to do that little tutorial or that event, the part of the event where you actually had to use this thing.
Wrong test subject.
Right, you did.
What is this thing? Help! Does somebody help me? What are you running for? Just take it down! There's nothing scary about...
Yeah, a little tank bot with a razor blade on the side of it.
The wrong test subject.
Again, this is something that you see in GTA.
Phew! We're in! Wait! What's that?
A giant war mech.
It doesn't look friendly. Hold on.
This hunk of metal has Krumklang's core. The thief already took him apart.
Quite the improvement, don't you think? My creation is 10 times more powerful than your little toy. Can't say I'm surprised. That's what a true genius can do.
Wait! You're that guy from the black market! The one at the front desk! You're the one behind all this?
If your goal is to accomplish something that will shock the world, you're better off working behind the scenes. I must admit, though, I'm rather surprised you made it this far. I expected you to spend more time fixating on those merchants.
Yeah, well, we had outside help.
You deliberately tried to steer us in the wrong direction.
What? You never questioned the fact that the first notice you found just so happened to have the clues you were searching for? The front desk is where people go to exchange information. But I get to decide what to put front and center. The person who controls the information controls the people who seek it.
So you're the one who stole Crumbclank? Both times?
So what if I am? There's only one rule in Nod-Krai. Winner takes all. With this prototype, the mora I earn will put me on equal footing with the other factions. Then, no one, not even you, will be able to say a word against me.
Just using a piece of tech you stole from Aino?
Stole? No, rescued. I'm taking advantage of its wasted potential.
Man, this sounds like someone saying legally acquired when, again, stolen. Ah, hey, Shazali. Good to see you. Was a bit hectic during your raid. Yeah. It seemed like my... Okay, it might have been my ISP. It might have been just the game servers acting up, but for some reason last night when I was trying to stream GTA Online, like, it was not... The servers weren't having it. I tried playing some PvZ Garden Warfare 2 today. It also wasn't having it. So yeah, it seemed like today, any game where I tried to log onto an online lobby, it wasn't working. It wasn't having it. And also, I tried to get in touch with Rockstar support about, like, you know, the servers having issues. I couldn't even access the support page. That's how bad it was. As streamers, we are at mercy of the server connections. Definitely. Although, it seems like Genshin right now, it hasn't been giving me much of an issue, so hey, at least I have that to be thankful for.
Ever since learning about Kuvaki, I knew there was huge potential for machine integration. But no one saw my vision. I came all this way, but the stubborn natives refused to even entertain my ideas. It didn't go any better with the Fatui and their monopoly on Kuvaki research. But then, this stupid girl who spends all her time making useless toys opens a workshop, and all the factions of Nod-Krai practically grovel at her feet.
I would hardly call them useless. I mean, just look at Anefa.
She's the one who gets to make a groundbreaking machine that has the potential to reshape the entire market. That role should have been mine!
Right. 'Cause it's definitely not embarrassing to have beef with a kid.
Of course.
That's enough! Give Crumbclank back to us, right now!
We'll see about that.
Well, looks like I'm gonna have to do a little bit of machine disassembly. But anyways, hope you've been having a good night there, Shazali. Again, tonight's stream has definitely been better than last night's, by a mile. So yeah, tonight's going good for me. Hope tonight's going well for you as well.
Why is this machine so powerful?
I can't even hit the thing!
No, you guys, don't attack him! We just have to wait it out!
It's too late!
I'm not letting Crumbclank become a war machine!
Okay, yeah, it's not taking any damage from anything that we're doing right now, so I am just gonna have to wait it out, it seems.
This is order.
Survive 1 minute. Yeah, that'll be easy, considering I have a double shield team.
Defensive mode engaged.
Solidify.
And also these random shields that I can pick up from reactions.
Stabilize.
Cleanup sequence initiate.
Adaptive process, showing you things!
Also, freezing it seems to help.
Let lightning echo in song! You're on the loose!
Solidify. I will have order.
Wow, that minute actually went by pretty fast. Hope Iono's planning on doing something like ripping the core out of that thing.
What's happening? I need an engineer over here. Quick, fix it!
The core stopped working. It's supposed to concentrate Kuvaki, but it looks like it needs a specific transmission medium to operate.
What kind of medium?
Judging by the smell, I'd say some kind of dessert?
Yeah, see? I know somehow foolproofed her machinery.
What?
Don't sound so surprised. Crumbclank is a dessert baking robot, but I always thought it would be too sad if he had to watch other people eat all the time without joining in. So when I designed Crumbclank, I gave him the ability to eat desserts too, not just bake them.
I think I understand now. The consumption of a cake-like dessert is required to keep the core's Kuvaki concentration function operating. If cake baking is the goal, that kind of system is sustainable. But to use it as a weapon, not even Nod-Krai's entire flour and sugar production would be enough to generate the required amount of power.
And you're just noticing this now? Well then get rid of that stupid function! Make it run on something else!
Boss, it's embedded into the system. I'm not skilled enough to change something like that. I didn't even notice it at first.
See? Crumbclank isn't a war machine. Now give him back.
This technology could have been revolutionary. It was supposed to be my big break. And now it's trapped in some useless kitchen bot, all because of your stupid, childish idea. No, the prototype stays with me. I just need to hold out until I can secure an investment. Someone, get back the prototype!
Try me, you stupid... Enough!
Yay, she came to our rescue!
What are you all doing here?
Protecting the Krumkake craft shop is a job for all who call it home. Activating Annihilation Mode.
Yes, we got help now!
Stabilize!
Yeah, y'all are in trouble now.
Annihilation Mode. Defensive mode engaged.
Picked the wrong test subject.
No! He got away!
Don't worry,
Let
someone
him
will
win for
catch him.
now. Nod-Krai doesn't have laws, but it does have rules. Once word starts to spread about what happened here, he'll get what's coming to him.
Is everyone all right? Apparently Nod-Krai doesn't have a police force, so I contacted your friends for help. Wow!
That's pretty smart.
Way to make a heads the deal. Wait! What about Crumbclank?
Miss Aino, during the altercation, my brethren and I retrieved the core from that construct. It should go to its rightful owner. I apologize for thinking otherwise before. This technology needs safekeeping, and I think... No. I know that it's safest in your hands.
And I know you're not the bad guys I thought you were, so enough with all the mushy stuff, alright? Let's go home, Enougha. Oh, and when we get back, I want dessert. I think my monthly quota deserves to be reset, don't you?
Boom, 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 a grand battle indeed. I didn't expect all the reinforcements to come at the end, though. That was pretty epic. Bet it looks like there's an ad break going on right now. Well, let's... Oh, right. Let's wait. Let's head into the next day for the next day and see what Aino has waiting for us. This is probably going to be
it's been a
a
while.
short chapter.
Why don't we check up on Aino?
A great feast to celebrate our victory and the return of that core to its rightful owner. Oh, excuse me. It looks like we're not actually going inside the shop itself, but rather eating outside.
Hey, Anefa! Oh, Yehuda! You're here too?
Well, after all that hard work, I at least deserve a slice of cake for my efforts. Don't you think?
Yep, she definitely does.
Wait, there's cake?
Yes. You two are here just in time. Aino wanted to thank you for your help, so now that Crumbclink is back safe and sound, she thought it would be nice for everyone to try out his baking.
Okay, so that's what it looks like.
So this is what Crumbclank was supposed to look like.
Yes. Luckily, the core was still intact, so all Aino had to do was make a new body.
Woohoo! Is it ready?
And it just ate that.
Hey! He ate it!
It's not unusual for a chef to take a few bites before serving a dish.
No need to worry. Once he's had his fill, he can get started on the desserts for everyone else. It'll just be a moment.
All right. Wait, speaking of desserts, where's Aino?
She thought of a new idea for a robot and shut herself in the workshop to get started. When inspiration strikes, she jumps into action. That's just who she is.
Why does Aino like building robots so much?
Retrieving historical records from databank.
I love that for Crumbclink. He
first,
deserves a treat.
I believe Aino
Yeah,
was just
after
shocked to
all
find
that,
something that fascinated her more than
definitely.
desserts. And fortunately, her friends respected her passion, even if, aside from struggling to make ends meet, there was little time for much else. Then, one day, an acclaimed teacher discovered her and recognized her passion for what it truly was: genius. Just like her friends, she finally discovered what she wanted to do, and not only that, she excelled at it. And when genius and passion collide, there's not much that can get in the way. So, Aino left her childhood friends, established the Clink Clink Crumbkake craft shop, and started making all kinds of robot companions. Perhaps it all comes down to the natural instinct of a genius, the drive to see their imagination come to life.
Oh, so that's what draws her to robotics.
Based on my own experience with Aino, I think there's more to it than that. Long before she took me in, she was already pushing her skills to the limit in an effort to give each robot a distinct personality, and she already treated them like companions. What I mean is, it's not something that started with me just because I have a unique background.
How'd you like the event? I definitely liked it. Although, I'm not sure if you saw the beginning, but I was speedrunning to get through all the, the stuff that gave you primo gems in the weapon. But yeah, outside that, the story was pretty fun, It's been a while since I actually completed an event story like this, so it's nice to get back into the flow of things with that.
I think, after walking the path of a genius for so long, she looked around and realized there was no one at her side. And it made her feel lonely. So me, Crumbclink, and all the other robots Aino has added to the workshop, we're not just proof of her genius. We're her family. We give her the companionship she longs for. As I see it, that's the true relationship between Aino and her robots.
Oh, wow! So, you really mean a lot to her.
Yes, and for that reason, it did not matter to Aino how powerful Crumbclink could become, nor how feared or coveted his technology might be among the factions. And she decided that he would join his family, and that meant she would spare no effort to save him.
Yeah, that makes sense. But it makes Paimon wonder why someone like Aino would choose to stay in Nod-Krai.
Glad you had fun. I feel you with the speedrunning. Yeah, that's usually how it goes for me. But it was especially prevalent here because I had to I didn't complete all the Nod-Krai chapters yet. So I got like halfway through the first chapter, about up to where I met Aino in the chapter, as well as like the Frostmoon Scions. That was about as far enough for me to get context of what was going on, I felt.
I'm afraid my logic unit cannot make sense of that question.
Well, the way Paimon sees it, Nod-Krai is a dog-eat-dog place full of scheming and scamming. The people that thrive here seem to be built for that kind of thing. Anyone else would use the kind of tech Aino has to make weapons and threaten people. But Aino, she takes something that could be a weapon and turns it into a robot that makes cakes. It just doesn't seem like she fits in.
No, my view is the exact opposite. I've encountered the full spectrum of people that live here in Nod-Krai. But in my experience, very few of them can be said to represent this place. You say Aino doesn't fit in here, but I believe the opposite. If I were to attempt to define what a person from Nod-Krai should be, no one is a better match than Aino.
There we go. Now we got our desserts.
Ooh, the dessert should be done!
Oh, impeccable timing as always,
Yes.
Aino.
One moment. Allow me to serve them.
I want the one with the most frosting!
All right, everyone. Dig in.
Man, everyone's gonna get a sugar high after this one.
So worth it.
Indeed. I must go to work. Have fun. Well, it seems like the event is just about finished. Is it finished? Let me check. Yeah, it seems like the event's pretty much finished from here. Unless there's like some sort of afterward that I didn't notice. But yeah, take care, Kitch. Have a nice time at work. Yeah, in the Chromkake workshop, Aino is currently having trouble with a malfunctioning robot. Oh, this must be... Are these story quests? Okay, no, they're not. They're just additional quests, but they don't seem to be time-limited or anything. See anything else that I can... Oh! I actually have a 10 pull that I could do right now on the standard banner, so... I guess that's what I'll do to end off tonight. Again, it seems like those other things I had guided... that I'm being guided to do right now, those aren't time limited, so I'll take care of those another time. So yeah, I guess I'll end off tonight with a 10 pull and see who we get. Or what we get. Okay, just a random 4-star, but... Let's see, did we get anything or anyone useful? Okay, a Widsith. That was pretty early on, but... Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get anything else here. Yeah, I don't know how close I am to my 5-star for the standard banner, but it's been quite a while. Okay, yeah, it's... Never mind, I take that back. I literally just got one, like, a 10 pull ago. Alright. Well, yeah, that was certainly a fun event, guys, and I'm glad I managed to complete it during, you know, while I could. But yeah, that's where it's gonna cap off, where I'm gonna cap it off for tonight, everyone. Till next time, I'm on Twitch. I'm gonna see if I can find someone to raid. But yeah, for everyone else out there, take care.
Reviewing
Best of luck in your
outstanding
future
items on
endeavors.
today's to-do list. Do you have any additional commands? No problem. I can add them shortly. I'm quite used to it.
Thank you, Anefa, but I'm going to be logging off shortly. Till next time, cadets and citizens, take care. Best of luck in your future endeavors. Till I see you again, farewell. Take care, everyone. I'll see you around.